One of the trickiest things about the relationship between masculinity and aesthetics is this omnipresent tension between conformity and authenticity. And this isn't just related to aesthetics. This is kind of the tension of what it means to be a man and to exist as a social creature, which isn't unique to us. This is the kind of stuff that happens in a lot of different animals. You see it in prey like elk that go through rutting season, and they travel in herds. Like they need to be able to be conformist enough that they stay within the herd, but then they also compete between themselves in order to be able to attain status, have access to females, all of this other stuff. And the same thing happens with predators as well. There are benefits to being able to hunt in the pack, and you need to be conformist enough to stay within the pack, but also differentiate yourself enough to earn and maintain your hierarchy within that organization too. Now, yes, during the last 60 years, there has been a lot of like lone wolf ethos of I don't need anybody and I'm just fine on my own. And maybe that's actually the case for you. But by and large, that is not how humanity exists. Men are pack creatures. That is how we protect against the perimeter. That is how we hunt. That is how we gather. Like, however far back you want to go into our history, we are better off by being able to navigate this tension between how much do I conform in order to fit in and stay within the group, and how authentic or how much do I differentiate myself as a way to be able to excel within and separate myself apart and attain status or rank or other things within the group as well. From a clothing perspective, things like uniforms are a great example. I mean, everybody's wearing the exact same thing. It's a way to set themselves as, yes, I'm part of the team. I have had to earn the right to wear this uniform. It not only signals to the other players on the team who they are, but it also helps reinforce to them this identity of belonging to it. But at the same time, their own names are on the back. They have their own individual numbers. There is differentiation, and the men within the team will compete for things as far as, are you a starter or a bench warmer, or what's your status within the organization of the team, or whatever else. And so navigating this purely from a style perspective is where things can get both challenging and fun, but also a little bit daunting and intimidating and overwhelming. So take this. I think this is a great look. But if I were to dress like this in the circles in which I run and where I live and the activities I find myself doing, this isn't going to work. This is leaning too far into the authenticity. Like, yes, I like this, but it's not conformist enough. And there are costs that come with my choosing to dress this way. Whereas most of my peers dress like this. And to me, this leans too far in the conformist direction. And I would feel very suffocated and very inauthentic if I were to dress this way. Now, what makes this even trickier is there's not one single place that is ideal for everybody to exist on. Your own comfort on where you fit within that spectrum of conformity versus competition is going to change. And then same thing with like how much you can get away with. So for me, maybe something like this is a happy middle ground. For you, this may be too conformist or it may be too competitive. But you do need to learn how to both navigate and